Hi everybody, this is May the 17th, 2022. I just want to jump on right quick and do a quick video and share some more pictures that I have from Ken. Last week I did a video about an object that Ken got out of his head while using the Hawaiian Tropic tanning oil. And recently he sent me some more pictures of some more objects that came out while using the tanning oil. Now, or actually I should say critters, okay? And I want to share this with y'all. I think it's important that we get this info out there to the other people who are suffering with Morgellons, because if this tanning oil works this well to pull out the Morgellons, then it's something that is going to benefit everybody. So I want to start out and show you the pictures. I've got about 5 pictures here, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about what Ken said about it. But to start out with, I'm going to start with this one right here. Look at this. Okay. This to me looks like some of the biofilm or the fake skin, okay, with maybe some kind of insect. I don't know if y'all can see that real good. With some kind of insect forming inside of it. That's what it looks like to me. And then look at the head. Look at the head on that thing. You can see it looks like it has a head with 2 eyes and then maybe some antennas on the top. So, yeah. That's really weird. It's not showing up as good as I wanted it to on here, but y'all can just get an idea, okay? And then this one looks like another one of the same one that's forming. It looks like the biofilm with maybe some kind of critter or insect forming inside the biofilm. Y'all can see that real good. And then it also looks like it's got the tentacles forming around it. Okay, and then we have look at this one. This one is really bizarre, because it actually looks like it has a skeleton inside of it. It looks like some kind of insect for sure, and it's got the eye. It looks like it's got eyes. And if you look at the look at the head on it, it's kind of elongated, and then it looks like it's got the eyes, and then the tentacles forming inside of the biofilm that's around it. So, yeah, hey, that one's really creepy looking. Okay. And then this one. Oh my gosh. Look at this one, folks. Now this looks familiar. This looks like something that some of the things I used to pull out in the beginning when I first started having the Morgellons coming out of the body. This looks like some of the biofilm with some kind of insect inside of it. And it also looks like it might have some of the black goo in it. And it's got the tentacles. And it also looks like it's got the eyes forming. So on the head there, if you can see, it's got the antenna-like things coming out of the top there. Looks like the head. And then something else forming inside of it. So that one's, yeah, that one looks really familiar. That looks like a lot of those things I used to pull out of my skin. like if you're just sitting in your recliner or on your sofa and all of a sudden you have a burning or stinging or a crawling sensation somewhere on your body and you start scratching it and picking at it and you pull something out and then you magnify it, it's probably gonna look something like this, because this is what they look like when they come out. So this is these pictures you're seeing is not the actual size. These have been magnified. So when you magnify them, you can get a better look at what they really look like. And a lot of times, when you're doing your bathtub treatments, you'll just wash them right down the drain. You won't even realize what's come out of you. I know I'm still doing that. A lot of times after I do the Epsom salt baths, I'll see little black specks or little hard things in the water, but I just let them go right down the drain, okay? But when you magnify them, this is what they look like. And so it's obvious that there's insects and parasites involved with Morgellons, okay? And then this one right here, oh my gosh. I want y'all to just look at this. Look at the suckers on that thing. You can see the mouth on it, okay? This is what we call the bloodsuckers, okay? I have had some of these come out. Not recently, but in the early stages of the detoxing, I had some of these come out, and they do look like bloodsuckers or leeches. And we call these the bloodsuckers. I know some other Morgellons victims call them bloodsuckers because they do literally suck the blood out of your body. And these things like to hide down inside or bury themselves down inside the lesions or the sores on the body. And a lot of times, if you have the sores and you feel something moving in them and you scratch them, you might get something like this out of the sores. So this could be one of the little embryos or the little organisms that live down inside of the little sacs, inside of the sores. Now, if you don't have the sores and you don't know what I'm talking about, but if you have the sores and you've had the biofilm that grows over the sores, and when you remove the biofilm, you can see these little embryo-looking things are like little sacs down inside the sores, because that's how they develop, like a little nest. So this looks like one of those little blood-sucking embryos. So, hey, that's all the pictures. So I wanted to read a little bit to you about what Ken said about it. And he said this stuff aggravates them, okay? What he's talking about is the Hawaiian Tropic tanning oil. It aggravates the Morgellons, okay? You add this, or you put this on and you add the sun, okay? It's important that you add the sun because they work together to pull the Morgellons out. Now, I don't know if you could just use the oil and pull it out. It may be that it works. I don't know. But, and he also says, they start wiggling around because they don't like it, okay? They don't like the oil, whatever's in the oil. On my arms, it killed a whole layer of the fungus, okay? Now, if you have Morgellons, you know about the fake skin that forms over your original skin, and it's like the fungus is buried down inside that fake skin. So he's saying that this kills the fungus in the skin, okay, which is where the Morgellons lives, okay. It looks like dead skin, but it contains the fungus as well. If you use it in the sun, it melts away the fungus layer that they live in, okay. So that's basically what I just explained to you, okay. They actually use the fungus as food. Yeah. They're bloodsuckers. I mean, they bury themselves down inside your body. They literally suck the life source energy out of your body. They literally destroy you. That's why they'll kill you. If you don't get them out, they'll kill you. Okay? The Morgellons will kill you if you let it. Okay? Starve the Morgellons. You control the Morgellons. Okay? What he's saying is you have to starve it to death. You can control it. I love it, and I'm still experimenting with it. Okay? I still do everything else as well, but I seem to have had the best results with the tanning oil. Okay? So what he's saying is he's still doing his daily routines, you know, his treatments and his other supplements and things that he's been doing. He's just added this to it, to the treatments. He says, look at the suckers on these things that come off of my face and back, okay? The sun plus this suntan oil are doing a big number on the Morgellons. So, once again, suntan oil, the Hawaiian Tropic suntan oil with the SPF 6 plus the sun is what he used. And this was the results. This is what came out of his head, his back, and his neck, okay? Now, we want to thank Ken for sending us this information and sharing this with us, because anytime somebody finds something new that works, I always like to share it and get it out there to the other victims. And I just want to say this. If you use this suntan oil and you have similar results to what Ken has had, and you would like to share your experience with us, or you'd like to share your pictures, we'd appreciate it if maybe you'd make a video and leave the link for your video in the comment section. Or if you just want to send the pictures, I'll be happy to share the pictures online. But we'd be interested in knowing if anybody else has experienced the same thing as Ken and I have using this oil, okay? It's important that we know what works, okay? That's all I wanted to say on that. I also wanted to say right quick that Cheryl, another subscriber, shared in the comment section a while back that cloths soaked in water would help prevent or help block the microwaves for those who are being targeted with the microwaves. She shared that the cloth soaked in water would help block the microwaves. I did try it, and it does work. If you soak the cloth in water and you put it over your head, over your face, your ears, it will help block the microwaves or the microwave bullets. I have the microwave bullets that hit my head at night while I'm sleeping, and the water seems like it blocks it. But with the radiation or the chemicals that's being sprayed inside my house, I had to double up with the cloths. I had to use like 2 or 3 wet cloths in order to make it work with the chemicals, because the chemicals go straight up your nose and inside your mouth. So I had to double up with the chemicals. Also, Richard Lighthouse, he suggests is that we get the water pillows that you can buy online, and because he said that they do block their microwaves. So if anybody wants to maybe try the water pillow, I do not have any of the water pillows yet. I do plan on getting some, but I did find some of those old tiny water bottles, you know, like your grandmother used to use for headaches and things. I found a couple of those and filled them up with water and put them under my head and behind my neck, and they did help block. They did help block the microwaves that were hitting my head, that hit my head at night. So the water does work. And we want to thank Cheryl for sharing that with us, because I tried it and it does work. That's would be for those who are targeted individuals who are being hit with the microwaves, okay? Just wanted to share that right quick and thank Cheryl and Ken for their information. And anybody else who has anything that they have tried, that they have found it works for them to remove the Morgellons or block the microwaves for targeted individuals, we'd appreciate it if you'd share it with us so we can get it out there to the people, because we're desperate. Hey, we need to find what works. Okay. That's all for today, folks. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.